Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand.
Taka amahara ni kamuzumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachihara no. Ododo no ahagi hara ni misogi hara ita no otoki ni narimaseru. Haraido no okami tachi. Moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o. Harai tamae kiyome tamae to maosu koto no yoshio. Amatsu kami kuni tsukami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni. Ame no fuji koma no bimi furi tatete. Kikoshi meseto kashikomi momaosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kam nagara tamachi haimase. Kam nagara tamachi haimase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining evermore brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan, and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified, as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, the health, peace, and prosperity a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan.
Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
God Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings.
Someone's teaching today is entitled Faith. It's found on the Daily Inspirations, page 38. In this world, there are many people receiving God's love and abundant blessings, yet they fail to recognize Him. There are people who insist there is no God, not realizing that through their own words, they are denying their own existence. The future lives of those without faith are like weeds floating upon moving waters, not knowing where to go. True faith should lead to serenity of mind and a life of happiness and joy. When we attain this state, we perceive the love of God in the sun, the moon, and the stars, the beauty of nature, the songs of birds, and the perfection of flowers. We recognize God's caring in the abundance with which our every need is supplied, such as food, clothes, and shelter, and for which we express our gratitude. We sense our oneness with all life, not only with people, but with nature, with the plant and animal life all about us. This is spiritual ecstasy, found having done our best in any situation, that tranquil and happy state of mind. We have perfect trust in God. When I'm faced with a difficult problem that seems to defy a solution in spite of my best efforts, I turn to God for help and guidance. I release my problem to His wisdom and wait, trusting that the answer will present itself. I can say from experience that even if a prospect looks dark in the beginning, the result is always better than anticipated. God blesses me beyond my dreams in His own ways, through His wisdom. This is indeed wonderful. By placing my trust in God, my life has been richly blessed with His miracles. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for keep praying along with us for world peace. Faith experience I want to share with you this morning is from Adilto Rosado Brito. He's from Bahia, Brazil. 2020, Adilto began to experience insomnia, irritability, anxiety, fear, and insecurity as he was facing some difficulties at work. During the same period, he began to abuse alcohol consumption on weekends, which led to conflicts at home. In early 2021, while watching one of our online services, he listened to the minister's words about the importance of reading Meishu-sama's teachings daily for the strengthening of one's faith. Adilto realized how much he was out of focus because he neglected this practice. So he decided to study the divine writings every day. He soon noticed significant inner change and began to face everyday difficulties with more wisdom and discernment. At work, two colleagues were having difficulties and Adilto committed to help them. First presented a health problem that could not discover the cause. He even lost 33 pounds because of his health affliction. Adilto started channeling him Johrei and guiding him to maintain healthy habits such as exercising, consuming natural foods, expressing gratitude under any circumstances while trying to not complain. Adilto spoke with him and explained the relationship between our faiths and our ancestors. His co-worker became very interested in the conversation. After these practices, he performed new tests and discovered he had a bacteria lodged in his stomach. He received proper medical treatment, regained his health, and returned to his normal weight. He expressed interest in getting to know our church better and has already visited the Johrei Center. The other colleague was experiencing a conflict with his uncle and had a debt that ruined his peace. A duty suggests to him to perform our practice of faith and watch our online services, including the prayer for the construction of paradise at home, together with his family. So he did, and in a short time, the conflict situation was resolved. He was able to balance himself financially. Adyuta became very happy and grateful to know that he was setting an example for others and guiding them to happiness. Adyuta began to sleep better and stopped expressing anxiety and other emotional disturbances, making him a calmer and more balanced person. His change was noticed by his colleagues, and the work environment became harmonious and happy. He stopped consuming alcohol excessively, and thus harmony was reestablished in his home. He learned that especially when we are facing problems, we should study Meishu-sama's teachings and follow in his footsteps, because in that way, we gain strength and wisdom to overcome difficulties and improve ourselves. His commitment now is to intensify altruistic practices and the reading of the divine writings, contributing thus to the salvation of humanity. Adyuta is very thankful to God and Meishu-sama for utilizing him as an instrument, bringing light and happiness to people's lives. Thank you very much for attending this morning service, for listening to this faith experience till its very end. I wish you a very wonderful weekend.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.